Since occupied.
303, Pikes Peak. Anybody want to join us?
Good morning, folks. We are live here in downtown Denver at the Corner Bakery. Live. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, John. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give everybody a couple of minutes here to gather around the channels. Good morning, Kim Lemons. Good morning, Chris Torino. What we want to do is we have a letter here that we're going to be reading. Wipe the lens. Thank you. We will do all of those things as needed to assist in that. Jesse's on his way. Good morning. It's also a smoggy day. Good morning, Chris. There's also a smog in the air today, but there's probably a little bit of sunshine going on, and things. So what we're doing is we're going to be doing this live. We're going to be reading this to everybody out here, and we're going to cover that. So yeah, we got a letter to the Corner Bakery.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining us for breakfast and a boycott this morning. While you're having breakfast, I'd love to have your attention, please. This morning, we are here to do many things. One of those is to ensure that your right to survive in the city of Denver is protected by the Constitution of the United States of America, and that we draw attention to the criminal municipal codes that have been brought upon us by the businesses of the Downtown Denver Partnership.
I'm going to pause it, please. I already tried to pause it.
We have a letter which we wish to be heard by all, and the Corner Bakery has said that they wish to sign a letter. So we are going to read the letter that we are providing them. Dear Jamie Cutter, on September 17, 2011, Occupy Wall Street became a social response, responding to abuses of corporations, creating profit streams out of housing and abusive practices enacted by big banks and financial institutions. In 2012, Denver City Council created an ordinance which prohibits unauthorized camping on public or private property. The ordinance defines shelter as covering your body with anything other than your clothing. Your company's decisions to participate in the creation of the criminalization of homelessness and outlawing camping on public or private land are having catastrophic residual impacts. With the creation of this law, 2 papers have been published by the University of Denver Sturm College of Law to examine these impacts. These reports, called Too High a Price and Too High a Price Too, Move On to Where, have spent a quantified effort examining the impacts of such laws in the state of Colorado. 2 impacts which are discussed with visitors here on Denver's 16th Street Mall are the 23,000 children who are currently unhoused attending Denver public schools.
23,000 children in Denver public schools.
23,000 children.
You did hear that right.
And this has risen
That's a 2, a
300%
three,
in
an
the last
X,
decade.
a 1, a 0, a
Another
Superscript
impact unsighted in these reports are the 288 people who died in the streets of Denver in 2018. Jamie, we came to communicate our concerns many times. And when you told us you were going to lay off people due to our efforts, we perceived our efforts falling on blind eyes and hardened hearts. Our belief is that business has a social responsibility to be part of the discussion that occurs in a booming city such as the Denver metro area, where over 5,000 humans are known to sleep on the street in any given night. For months, as we have had community outside the doors of your business, we have come to a greater understanding of the impacts of move-along policies and practices that affect those struggling just to find clean water to drink and a safe, consistent place to sleep. However, other concerns exist. One story describes how a gentleman filled out your application for employment in response to the sign posted right outside this business. After completing the application, he was informed that hiring practices required the financial wealth of affording a cell phone in order to be qualified to wash dishes and help maintain your property. Jamie, a simple letter is not the spirit that we as a community at large would accept from any individual who had committed such actions as, say, an assault upon a class of individuals. In the justice system, we have established a process of redemptive expectations, which show the rehabilitative experience. Understanding how CBC Restaurants is, as a community leader, showing such introspective insights would be a beneficial ingredient to our community discussions. We ask that you read the above reports named and that you look at our draft letter to the mayor stating your regret for having helped enact and for enforcing policies which hurt the members of the Denver community in which you conduct business. We ask that this letter be signed to the city of Denver demanding their reversing of the policies criminalizing homeless. We look forward to hearing back from you soon. Jamie, here is the letter that we have drafted for you. We, the undersigned representatives of the CBC Restaurant Corporation, doing business as the Corner Bakery Cafe, do hereby publicly acknowledge the negative impacts of the sit and lie ordinances promoted by the Downtown Denver Business Partnership in the city and county of Denver in 2012. Given the fact that we were active dues-paying members of the Downtown Denver Partnership, we were complicit in these legislative efforts to eliminate panhandling on the 16th Street Mall. Additionally, we recognize that accurate analytical studies have determined that the Denver sit and lie ordinances, as well as those being modeled after it, have caused serious implications beyond the 16th Street Mall and have affected communities citywide. This includes millions of dollars a year in resources sweeping humans to move along instead of providing for their basic needs. Instead of investing these monies into long-term solutions, including temporary public camping, tiny home communities, and land trusts, the city has focused on criminalizing humans for surviving in public spaces. We acknowledge that inhumane conditions in Denver have been enhanced by our callous methods to criminalize humans attempting to survive. Our deafness to issues like human trafficking and domestic violence have helped to silence the voices of the most afflicted in this community. Additionally, as a business, we have been so out of touch with these issues that we have internally applied the provisions of the urban camping ban to our own hiring practices. As a corporation that has demanded publicly the same rights as human beings, we repent of our behavior that has inflicted uncountable damage to the Denver community. We recognize that our efforts to become a large corporation, we have acted without concern to those whom we depend on to profit upon. As our own employees are members of the working class that is criminalized for not being able to meet the profit margins of real estate investment corporations. We now humbly submit to the public record that our own intentional actions are reprehensible and that we must break away from our past behaviors. It is why we call upon the City of Denver and the member businesses that now compose the Downtown Denver Business Improvement District to join us in immediately changing course. By focusing on social responsibility that allows all of our workers living wages, a right to rest, and dignity for all, CBC Restaurants hopes to redeem itself of its participation in the criminal legislation it helped push through. We earnestly recognize the damages our actions have taken, and we call on Denver businesses to join us in pushing for the reversal of these inhumane policies with the vigor that got them enacted. Sincerely, Frank T. Ossie, Chief Executive Officer of CBC Restaurant Corporation, and Jamie Cutter, State Franchisee, Corner Bakery Restaurants.
Sign the letter. Sign the letter.
Will they sign this letter?
Sign the
We
letter.
will find out soon, folks.
Sign the
Fox
letter.
31 has record that they want to come to the table. Will they renege again, or will they hold to their word?
We have reports that sign the letter. About to drive through. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you one of the?
I'm an American.
Gotcha. So you don't support this?
No, this is fucking crock of shit.
That's all right.
Well, this wasn't
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
a patriot.
Folks, thank all of you for coming by and joining us. I am going to cut this live stream now because that was my press release that we are doing. Eric Brandt, Pikes Peak Auditors. What's your name again?
Terry Maynard, Mile High Citizen Cam.
Terry, what?
Mile High Citizen Cam.
Mile High Citizen Cam. Liberty Freak, 303 Cop Block, Pikes Peak Auditors. They're all here for you to watch.